Hello everyone, Brill here. Today I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know about Ditlinar sheet regarding the maximum possible Curio augments in your armor pieces. And pretty much everything in the spreadsheet is the rule book. All the numbers here are incredibly important and you must follow them accordingly to make your legal speedrun min-max sets. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, if we want to augment something or like a specific armor piece or armor set, you must look here first on the armor augment pool. This is the first thing you look at. So, for example, let's look at the Silver Soul set here. We've got a budget of 10, an aug pool of 6. Now that we have that information, we're going to go to aug pool value. And we're going to look here, alright? We've got aug pool 6 here, so this is the aug pool that we are using. So this should be the one you're referring to for that specific armor piece. It's going to be different every time, obviously, if you have different armor pieces. However, let's look at here. So there's a cost system right here, and to put it simply, we have defense minus 12 here, correct? And the cost of this is actually negative, as you can see. So that means if we get defense minus 12 on our Silver Lowe's helm, we're going to have 15 points to work with. So 15 cost. So it's just going to be adding up into if it's a negative value, it's going to be adding to our budget, which is very good because you can make insane sets. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We have a cost system here, and each skill, depending on its rarity or how useful it is, will have different costs. So as you can see here, skill plus 1, and these are the IDs that we will be seeing later in the editor. However, let's look at it here first. So these are all the skills that you can get in all of the tables. As you can see, these are their corresponding costs. You must look at these and just make sure it's in the correct one. And a way to make sure if they're the correct one is just by looking at the cost here. As we can see, that flinch free is only 3, while critical eye or critical boost is at 15 all the way. And we're gonna look at the aug pool value here in the spreadsheet. And as we can see, their skill plus right here, they are all the same name. However, as you can see, the cost differs. Obviously, this means it's just rarer skills or more useful skills. And what is that going to look like on the editor, you might ask? Right here. So, unfortunately, on the mod that we're using by DSC, we only have the skill plus 1 here, which is 144. This is the ID. Keep in mind of the IDs. These are extremely fucking important. Please keep in mind, do not fuck this up because you're gonna make so many illegal sets if you don't follow the rules, okay? So as we can see here, it's 144. That means this is from the table cost of 3, which means only these skills you can get. You can only get these skills right here legally, but the editor will let you get anything the fuck you want, anything in there. So if I put the slider here, so windproof is 62, as we can see in the cost here. Where is it? So right there, there's windproof. So it's costing me 3 points pretty much. However, let's say we slid that slider to 2 or something, and right here, skill ID 2, that will give us agitator for pretty much only 3 points. So that means you can make like incredibly legal, like fucking astronomical sets for like no cost at all. So if you want agitator legally, you must use this right here. You need to go in the slider and go to 147, which is the ID that is the correct one, and it's still skill plus. Do not look at these invalid things and say just and think it doesn't do anything. It's simply mislabeled by the mod maker, which is okay. At least it still works properly in game. And yeah, just look at that, and you can see that these are the points that it's consuming. Okay, now that all of that information is out of the way, we can start editing our armor pieces. So as you can see here, we have the Silver Low Helm, which was the one armor piece we're talking about. So we're gonna open the editor here, okay? And as you can see, all the augmentations are here. So you can get maximum of 7. It's also that also says in the spreadsheet, and right here. Okay, I'm going to be explaining what everything does and what's happening here. Okay, so as you can see, we have skill -1 3 times. So if you remember the cost value, that means it's -10. So that means it's giving me 10 cost to work with. So I've removed 3 levels of windproof right here, and now I have 40 cost. Just like that, because we have a base of 10 plus 30 is 40. And then now, with all that new points I've gotten using windproof removal, we have Handicraft here. So Handicraft is on the 147 table. Don't fuck this up. I cannot stress this enough. Please don't fuck it up. I'll explain. Just give me a moment. So Handicraft here is this is consuming 12 points at the moment. Hopefully we get an update on the mod where it shows all the cost, so that all the cost dynamically, so that we know like if something is illegal or not legal. But if we follow all the rules, it's easy to find out what's legal and what's not. So right here, 3 times Handicraft is 12. So that's 12 times 3, and it's going to be 36. And as I said earlier, we have 40 cost, so that means we have 4 more to spend. So I have another augmentation here, which is skill +1. Ignore these invalids, as I said. This is skill +1 and the 144 ID table. So it's going to be only like the low tier skills. So this is consuming 3 points. So now we have 39 out of 40 points consumed. Okay. However, I will now show you the sanity check. Okay. So we're gonna bump this up to 145 because we were on the 6.1. And we're gonna go look at quick sheath right here, and it should be illegal. Holy shit, it's not illegal! What? No, just wait. Jesus Christ! Don't post this on Reddit. Don't post it on Twitter. It's the sanity check has not fucking worked yet. So close the menu, go back, go to your fucking item box, and now we're gonna equip and unequip it. And look at that! The sanity check worked because we were actually consuming way too many points. So now we go back, we correct our mistake, and, you know, we don't spread fucking misinformation like some people, right? And we're just gonna go here. And now we're gonna go to 144. And we're not gonna change the quick sheath because I wanna show you something. So let's go back. As you can see, the augmentation status here is still not augmented because, well, is that a word? Because you have to go here and go like that. And Jesus Christ, it's legal. According to the game. But no, it's not. So let's go back here. I'll explain to you why this works. And, oh, oops, sorry. Let's go here. And then let's go back to the same armor piece. And as you can see, we're back in here. The reason why this is legal, well, quote unquote legal, and it's not being removed by the sanity check, is because it's our mistake. We fucked up. If you want a skill that is on the 6 cost, it must be this. It must be 145. If you want something from the 9 cost, it needs to be 146, and so on and so forth. Do not fuck this up. You are going to make so many illegal sets. Don't fuck this up. I cannot stress this enough. Please. So if you have, so let's say, so on the 144, I'm gonna alt tab here. On the 144, we have this. So as you can see, aug pool value, I'll remind you, 144 is right here. It's consuming 3, correct? So now we go to cost skill. You can only get these skills. You have, I mean, you have to regulate this manually that you can only get the skills yourself. But please do not fuck it up so that we can have nice things, okay? So over there, so these are the only skills you can get. As you can see, the best one is Spirit Bird's Call, so we're going to put that one on. It's 1, 2, 3. There you go. See? Look at that. Now it's all legal. Completely legal. For real. Obviously, on that illegal topic, we also have another thing that is not getting removed by the sanity check, unfortunately. So let's say I don't want handicraft. Let's just get, I don't know, dereliction on any armor piece. As you can see, it's getting put in there. And guess what, my brother? We will go here and go here. We're gonna open this. We're gonna unequip it. We're gonna sanity check it. And it's still there. So to explain what's going on here, dereliction at the moment is not in the any of the pool tables. That means it's impossible to get without modding. However, the game and the sanity check is only working for the cost system I mentioned earlier, and it ignores all the illegal skills that you can get. So don't fucking put dereliction. It's illegal. Don't do it. But if you want to, you can. But don't do it. Fuck you. And to close this video off, I can show you what you can do with an optimized, kind of optimized set. As you can see here, Silver Soul Helm with Handicraft 3, Chain Crit 1 and Agitator 2, Wirebug 2, Critical Element 1, and an extra slot. And Quick Sheath with Agitator plus 3. And this one has Wirebug, Quick Sheath, and Chain Crit on it. And obviously we also have a God Talisman. So this is pretty much the min-max set at the moment. So we can look and see all the skills here. So we have look at that, like 7 attack boost, 5 agitator. Everything is just almost maxed out. And yeah, just absolutely insane what you can do with this new update. And top it all off, we can do a little Houndbreaker. And we should be expecting about 300 damage each tick, maybe. Not quite 295, but still absolutely insane. And obviously, on top of this, I can go heroics, so it's just gonna be absolutely insane amount of damage. So thank you for watching. Hopefully everything in this video would help you, so that you can get your min-max sets legally. And if there's any questions, please just comment below. I'd be happy to answer all of them. Thank you for watching.